he said, if my son is gay, he better come to me about it like a man. Because if he comes to me like this, and then he did like an effeminate gay voice, I'll stab that little in the throat. That's a very different idea to me, because he's not saying if my son is gay, I'll stab him. He's saying I need to hear it from him in a way that I recognize a man should act. And that's a really profoundly confusing thought.
Right.
Like, here's Tracy. I don't know anything about Tracy's past. I can make assumptions because he's black, that he grew up in a culture where being a man had one way to be. There was a way people had a obligation to be a man in a certain way. And it was important for his family to view men as men. And then that runs, then he meets gay men. And he doesn't know how to accommodate that. Like, how do you look at a person who acts like this and say that's a man? Some people go through that, you know? I've been more exposed to gay people my whole life. And like, my daughters are in a school where most fathers are gay. There's like a lot of gay dads. And these are some of the best dads I know. These are some of the most courageous, manly, fatherly men I know. And they talk like this, you know? So if you encounter it enough times, you go, that's a hard dude. I wouldn't with him. The dad I know who talks like this, I wouldn't mess with him. He's a badass.
Right.
But somebody from Tracy's world maybe hasn't encountered that yet, and he's trying to figure it out. To me, that joke is Tracy trying to figure it out. My son's gay now, okay, but he better not talk like that, because I can't take it. I don't know how to deal with it. He's afraid of it, or he's confused by it. And then he blasts through the whole idea with a joke. That's what jokes are. You don't tiptoe through the idea. You just go, I would stab that little in the throat. And that brings everybody a huge relief in a very scary, weird place and makes them laugh. I think the opportunity that was lost was for the gay community to ask Tracy, why did you say that? And what was your dad like? And what does being a man mean to you? You know what I mean? It could have been a starting point of a conversation that might have actually made a difference in how people feel about homophobia, and it would have actually went somewhere. But to just say, you can't say that, and that's hate speech, and go on a sorry tour, it was a waste of time, to me. I think it was a wasted opportunity. So, to me, if I tell a joke and people get upset and it's out there and there's a conflagration and a controversy, that's good. People are talking. Talking is always good.